credit. Thought they did something that they probably hadn't done so far, make shots. Maybe make some shots, it makes your team better. I know they came in shooting 17% three-point line in the first 2 games. And, you know, tonight, they shoot 33%, but the two guys go 7 for 15 between Reese and starting point guard. You know, just making some shots can be a difference in the game. So give them credit there. You know, it's hard when you play against a team like South Carolina because they're going to get up into you and they're going to really guard you. You know, you try to get to the foul line. First half, we got the foul line, we just didn't make it. You know, we go 3 for 9 in the first half, and you miss 2 1-on-1s. When you're scrapping, you can't leave those kind of points on the court. I thought we left way too much down the court. But our guys' credit, came out of the locker room being down 7, fought back, tied the game up. And we had about a 2-minute stretch here. We turned it over twice and give up an offensive putback. And it goes from 2 points to 8 points in about a minute and a half or so. And from there on, it was kind of an uphill battle for us. You know, lots of things we can get better at, lots of things we can learn from. We didn't win either game, but I can take some positive things from this to build on moving forward.
Thank you, Coach. Questions for Josh?
Hey, Jared with the Daily News. First half of these couple games here in Nashville, been a little bit of a struggle for you guys offensively, 23 and 24 points. You know, what's it going to take to try to get off to a faster start in some of these games, and what did you see from South Carolina tonight that made it tough on you guys?
Well, like Coach said, I feel like it's just a learning experience for us. You know, we're only 3 or 4 games in, so you know we got a new team, and I feel like we could just take away those first half starts that we have and just get back to practice and work on those.
You know, with this team, I know you just said learning process. What have you guys actually learned about, what you guys have, what you need to get better at, what your strengths are up to this point with your games?
Right now, we feel like we need to start games better. Like you said, scoring in particular, just bringing more energy in the first half and just starting off games better and, more importantly, finishing better.
This coach said it was a much improved shooting team heading into this year. These last 2 games, it's obviously been a little bit of a struggle, especially from 3-point range. Just not falling. I guess where's the confidence at kind of with this team at this point, in regards to that?
Yeah, as far as the shooting goes, we're not worried. I mean, we're confident in all our players. We got Luke and Cam on the wings. Me, myself, I was working on my outside game. We got Dave and J Ham. So as far as shooting goes, we're not worried at all. We feel like we're real confident in our players, and we feel like shots are going to fall. We're going to keep taking.
All right, thank you, Josh. Appreciate your time. Questions for Coach?
I think Jared's a good question. He did something tonight that you need from him every night. Besides playing hard, he's always playing hard. But he stepped up, made 2 for 3 threes. When we get some shots from him, it just makes everything better. It's good to see Luke step up and make one. Been a long drought. I don't know what that drought was, but he made one. So the game, we probably all overcomplicated sometimes. Again, give South Carolina credit. They're a really, really good defensive team. But just jumping up and making some shots changes outcomes of games. They hadn't made them very, very well the first 2 games. We hadn't shot them very well at all. Sounds simple, but just making some shots change things. Getting Cam back will help us as we move forward. Whatever he did today, just take it as a plus. I know we had a couple bad turnovers over in front of our bench, but again, what he's been through, lack of practice, lack of everything, we were just glad to have him out there. He adds to, he'll continue to add to moving forward in a positive way.
When you're not shooting well, I guess kind of the rebounding gets magnified a little bit. They're plus 18 on you guys on the board, and some of those down the stretch get magnified, their offensive boards. I guess what's it going to take to try to be better in that category? What was wrong at tonight?
Well, what was wrong with it was about South Carolina. That's what was wrong with it. They're pretty good there. That's their strengths. I thought the one thing we did was one of their strengths. We kept them off the offensive boards. Now, defensive boards, they got 33 of them. That means we miss some shots, they get those rebounds. They're going to get most of those. But I thought one of the biggest keys to the game was keeping them off offensive rebounds. I think we did that. I know at halftime, they had 2 points in offensive putbacks. That's a key stat. First half, you can chop it up any way you want to chop it up, make your free throws. Chop it up any way you want to chop it up. You know, I can sit there and talk about this play, and, you know, making this shot, missing this shot. Comes down pretty simple sometimes. You go 3 for 9, 2 of those are 1-and-1s. That's a lot of points to be left out there. And those are called free for a reason. Go ahead, keep asking, Jerry. You're by yourself, man.
You know, Dave was coming off the 28-point second half, 34-point game. He's limited to just 2 points first half tonight. You know, what did you see that they were doing on him that made it tough on him? You know, especially with the reset out there you guys have seen before.
Well, just know this again. South Carolina is really good defensively. That's who they are. And we knew they put Reese on. Reese is a big, long athlete. You know, Reese did a good job keeping him out of that paint. And when he did get to the basket, you know, see, there's a big old body waiting on him. You know, those are big old guys now. Big, just not tall, but big. So, give them credit. They did a lot of good things. But with Davey, it doesn't affect the way he plays. You know, I could continue moving forward, figuring out this team, get us to, you know, execute better in some areas. You know, Butts, you know, I thought he was better tonight. I thought he got some things done. I thought he took that ball to big guys some. So those are all things that we'll keep learning with our team. We keep getting better with. And like I said, these games will make us better. We got to get better because they don't get no easier for us.
Yeah, kind of going off of that, you talked about what you've learned, I guess. What are some of the biggest positives from this weekend, this trip? What are you guys taking away from this heading into Memphis on Friday?
Well, the biggest things you learn is this. You learn, well, guys, they didn't lay down. They could have laid down either night. We got down both games, you know, down at halftime. Our guys fought. You know, first half, we turned them over a bunch. I thought the difference in the game was the first, those 6 minutes of the second half, us making a run, but we put them in the bonus. 14-minute mark, they're in the bonus. That's a bad stat. From there on, I think they make, if I'm correct, 12 out of 13 free throws. And again, you know, you just can't give them those kind of free throws that early in the game. It changes the flow of that game a bunch.
All right, thank you, Coach.